In his address before the Libya Stabilization Conference, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry demanded monitoring the process of driving the foreign troops out of the Libyan territories within a determined timetable. Shoukry stressed Egypt's rejection for any foreign intervention in the Libyan affairs and expressed readiness for supporting the Libyan people. Shoukry also called for committing with the ceasefire deal and setting a disarm program for the armed groups in Libya. The minister also urged the international community to boost holding the Libyan presidential elections. Earlier on Thursday, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry met with the head of the Libyan Unity Government, Abdelhamid Dbeiba. Shoukry held another meeting with the Libyan Foreign Minister Najla El-Manqoush on means of pushing forward the efforts of reaching a political settlement for the Libyan crisis. El-Manqoush has earlier said that the country and the United Nations have been striving to turn the page on the violence that has racked the country since 2011. Meanwhile, the top diplomat also held talks with the counterparts from France, Tunisia, Algeria and Greece within the framework of the international coordination to reach a solution for the Libyan issue. The meetings were held on the sidelines of Shoukry's participation in a conference held by the Libyan Unity Government to shore up support on the transitional issues as the country gears up for the presidential December election. The Libyan Prime Minister and several foreign powers endorsed the holding of a national election on December the 24th as envisaged in a United Nations-backed peace plan aimed at resolving years of turmoil and division. Speaking at the Libya Stabilization Conference in Tripoli, Prime Minister Abdelhamid Dbeiba said that it was possible to end the crisis that has engulfed the country since the uprising that toppled Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. Elections have been viewed as a key step in the efforts to end the decade of violence by creating a new political leadership whose legitimacy is widely accepted. Commander of the Egyptian Navy Forces, Vice Admiral Ahmed Khalid, said that Egypt has a strong naval force with high efficiency which support the naval security and stability of the region. This came during a press conference held by the Naval Forces Commander marking the 54th anniversary since the foundation on the 21st of October in 1967. On that day, the Israeli destroyer Eilat sank thanks to the naval forces that were the first to launch a rocket naval battle, a battle that amazed the world. The first integrated plasma collection center in Africa and the Middle East was inaugurated in the 6th of October city in cooperation between the armed forces and the Spanish company Grifols. The project aims at supporting the healthcare system in Egypt through the establishment of 20 plasma donation centers and a factory for the plasma derivatives drugs production in accordance with the latest international standards in this field. The project comes in the framework of the armed forces' efforts to support and develop the medical system according to the latest scientific fields. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli stressed that the state gives great attention to the small, medium and micro-sized projects, referring to several initiatives that support those projects in line with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's directives to provide job opportunities for the youth. This came during the Prime Minister's meeting with the Minister of Finance, Mohammed Mait. The guidelines include means of increasing the SME's revenues and capitalizing on the advantages and the privileges given to them in contracts with the administrative bodies.